All right. Plus, you guys loaded in properly?
Yeah, I'm in.
Let's start then.
Hey, Vape, you here?
Oh, my bad. I muted myself. My bad.
All right, let's start. As you guys pull the swords from where they once were embedded, a flash of bright power emanates from it. And those power, you see it fly through the sky, the dark sky, and then they fly towards the tree. And then the tree immediately starts to glow. And with that, the floor starts to shake. Then clouds above you guys start to form. Rain starts to form. Then a large tornado emanating from the tree. I sent you guys a picture. As well as thunder that is striking all the lands around you starts to happen. And then it happened. Giant thunder strikes hits every single creature that have absorbed the energy of this tree, and they all fall down and burst in flames and die. And as the polymage as well as the tree ants fall onto the ground and burn, you see energy that they absorbed from the tree return to the tree. And with that energy, you see in the tornado rising in front of you guys. A huge tornado. You see a face on it. A face onto the tornado. And then this thing appears in front of you. You see a semblance of a face and a body in that tornado. And then the storm starts to calm a little bit, but it's still there. It's calm where you guys are at the epicenter or at the eye of the storm. It's calm. Everywhere else, as you look around, you see harsh rain, thunder striking everywhere, and you see this being, this creature. And as you can see from the portrait, it resembles that of a face, of a figure. Not completely, but just resembles it. This is what became of the tornado that was once in front of you guys. Then the electricity that is emanating from the tree is constantly moving and shaking towards and inside this thing. Much like a plasma lamp. If anybody had those, you would know that electricity always moves in that. This way, it moves and originates from this particular thing. And then you hear a voice.
Who dares disturb my slumber?
Um. Uh.
I'm gonna look at everyone. I'm gonna stare at everyone
Well,
to see who got this.
answer. It seems you are all my enemy.
No, that's not. It's not what this is, sir.
You hold the swords that seal me. Are you here to torture me once more, mortal?
Mm, we actually didn't know why the swords were here. We just assumed that if we all take them out at the same time, something would happen. And clearly, something did happen.
Surely you do not tell me that foolishness has linked to my presence.
Look, I don't even know who you are. So how would we know why you were sealed in the first place.
I am anything and everything.
Okay,
I
that's
know who you all are. I know you, Esther, Serena,
So he's conceited.
Liana, and Hagen. I've made all of you and those who have come before you. I am the world.
so you know who we are.
And I know what lies in front of you.
Well then you know why we're here.
You wish to use me to destroy me. Why?
Well, we
Pass through other dimensions. I've separated these dimensions for a reason. My creators, the gods, as you've called them.
well, we need to get rid of the blood moon. As you can clearly see above you that there's a blood moon going on. And that's really dangerous
And what happens in the mortal realm?
because if that doesn't go, you're gonna die just as much as we would.
I do not die.
Oh, I bet the person who's responsible for this blood moon could find a way.
Roll.
Roll me a persuasion check.
Oh, well, that didn't work.
You wish to tell me someone is able to kill a god? Surely you jest.
Look, I'm not sure if he can kill gods, but I know he's very strong. He has a whole undead army. That's why he has the blood moon, so they wouldn't die. We need someone to take care of the blood moon, and that's why we're here, to take care of the blood moon.
And the others, your reasoning?
They're here just as much as I am. The same reason, to get rid of the blood moon.
Do them.
Oh, my bad. My bad.
I'm just here to end the blood moon, nothing else.
Are you sure?
Yep, nothing else.
How about you, demon? What is it you seek?
I seek nothing but blood. If you were to grant me such blood, then I shall tell you where the Daedrics are planning to go.
You know of such information, demon?
Yes, my lord. I know more. Such as these men. They're trying to get rid of
So they are evil, are they not?
Yes, my lord. They're evil. Take me under your wing. My name is Hajen. I am a demon. Take me with you. Bring me power. And kill these people that try to kill you. Hayen, roll me a persuasion check at advantage. Esto, roll me a deception check.
Nice.
All right, Esto.
Let's go.
So, he wishes to get rid of the blood moon you. There's nothing but power, correct?
Yes, Lord. We've come a long way from the underworld. You've nothing but the wish with power.
Very well. You shall be spared. However, the others must prove themselves to me. For they wish to get rid of the blood moon. And for that they must undertake my 9 different forms. And in order to kill the tree, you must beat the tree.
As he says that, the rain around you starts to come to a complete stop. The rain droplets cease from falling onto the ground, and for a few moments, nothing but silence. As the rain droplets start to float up in the air back towards the sky, and then this guy starts to spin up in the air and then disappears from the eye of the storm and says,
Very well. Let us fight. Meet me, and I shall let you through the rainbow gate. Enter the realms and meet your mother, Serena.
and everybody rolls initiative.
How long is Hayen gonna be under control?
He's gonna roll a constitution save on his turn. It is Newt's turn. However, before he takes his turn, he must make a dexterity save. With a 13 on dexterity save, he fails and immediately lightning starts to hit him from the sky, dealing 1d8 damage. Roll it for me, Esto. He takes 7 damage as lightning hits him. He then moves over in fear that whatever is over there will hit him and hides behind this corner and readies his transformation. Hayen, it's your turn. However, you are role playing as a demon. You must decide, are you to let these people get slain, or are you going to help them? If you wish to talk to your demon, just speak, and he will reply.
We can't let these people die. They're my friends. They're my comrades.
It is not my duty to save these people, but yours.
If you don't save these people, how am I supposed to help you? If they're dead, I wouldn't be able to help you.
That is not my problem. Roll me. Whoops.
Roll me a constitution save to try and break out of the demonic transformation. You fail. You stay as a demon. And immediately, He stands back and starts chanting his demonic ritual. And sigils appear on the ground around the demon, or around the lightning revenant. Esto, it is your turn. Roll me a
Okay.
dexterity save. Because you are not a part of those that were spared. You also are hit with a 1d8. Roll me the 1d8. You cannot see lightning as it's the speed of light. You take full damage. 1d8. Take 6 damage from the lightning that is coming from above you. What do you do?
How strong does this guy look?
Perception check. You don't know. He looks capable. But you don't know how strong his
Okay,
power
I'm gonna
is.
go into stealth.
Alright.
Ah, shite.
Roll it. With a 28 on stealth, you stealth in front of this being. You hide behind the roots. Is that your entire action?
No, I'm attacking him.
Alright, you break your stealth and you run forward, climbing up the roots in order to attack him. Roll me an acrobatics check. Alright, you climb up these roots, going up to 20 foot high, along with this thing. And then you attack with both your claws or one. Roll another one if it's both claws.
I'm gonna claw and then bite.
Alright.
No, I'm gonna claw and then bite.
Alright. With a 16 to hit on your claw attack, this being pulls out his quarterstaff and then jolts the air, allowing him to fly up a bit higher, dodging your claw. As you try and go for a bite with an 11 to hit, he's a bit too high for you to reach right now, and you miss both attacks. Is that your entire action?
Yeah, that's it.
Alright, with a stealth, you try and hide behind the seams and folds of this tree to try and get away from him. However, as you are adjacent to him, you have a true disadvantage on stealth, which is a 15. It is Midnight's turn, however, Serena, it's your turn as well. You both
Run,
take the same
Midnight!
turn.
Okay, I'm gonna tell Midnight to hide behind one of the rocks and try not to die.
Before that, both of you roll me a dexterity.
Wait,
Same.
I have to do that? I honestly don't know what happened.
Oh, you're gonna have to do that every single turn on this entire battle.
Okay, because I wasn't paying attention. You said a dexterity save?
Yep. For Midnight as well.
Okay, Midnight. looking for. Because it doesn't say anything for saves. It just says the actual skills itself.
On the lower part, you should see above skills. You should see saves. Click the Dex +3.
Oh, I see it. I see it.
All right, Midnight with a 14 gets hit. How about you, Serena? With a 13 also gets hit. Roll me 1d8. It's not a lot of damage. All right, Midnight take 7, and then you take 1. What do you do, Estelle? Serena, sorry.
Yeah, I tell Midnight to run and hide, probably like behind a rock or something, try not to, get hit, and or at least run by Newt. Go find Newt and stay with him, but hide. And then me, myself, and I is going to stand. Have a party. I'm going to run.
Before you move, roll me a perception check.
Perception.
Oh, you got it with an 8. Just barely enough. As Midnight was running away, with your new favored enemy bonuses as a level 6, you heard him speak but a bit. Yes, milady. And then he runs. Now you should continue your turn.
Can I track where that person? Wait, I just tracked them to go towards Midnight, right?
You told him to go towards Newt. Yes.
Oh, wait. Oh, that was Midnight talking. Oh, I was confused. Okay.
Yes, that was Midnight talking.
Oh, yay! Okay. I'm going to run behind this rock over here, but like poke my head out, or not like behind it, but like over there, right about there. I can see it.
Ah, alright. While you're there, roll me an intelligence check.
Come on, buddy. Where is it? Okay, I don't see intelligence. Oh, wait, it's
Alright, I'll show you what it does on the next time it triggers. What do you do, Serena?
okay.
Moved.
I'm going to Hunter's Mark. M.
Alright, with an extra 1 damage.
And then hold on, I'm trying to make sure. Cause is Hail of Thorns like it's a bonus action as well, right?
You can take it on your next turn.
Yeah, I know. Well, now I'm going to.
Alright, with a 21 to hit, you hit. However, the second one, he sees it and he dodges in a way that just barely moves his wings and his head so that you won't hit him. However, the first one does hit. Roll damage for the first one. Alright, you deal 11 plus 1 damage to this creature.
Well,
And then he looks at you and says,
Well done, son of Uthric. More.
and that is your entire turn. Ayana sees what's going on, and then he sees that the Revenant is focusing on Estelle. She jumps on top of this rock with her acrobatics check,
Can she see me?
and then passes it with a 14. Oh yeah, she can see you. Ayana's passive perception is 24, so. And then she launches herself towards the creature and attacks, being careful not to fall into the tree. Attacks with both claws. For 17 to hit, the first one almost hits him, scratching some hair off of this creature's chest. However, the second one misses by a mile. This thing's reaction triggers on any melee attack that hits him. He immediately swings his mace around and then he hits Yana on the head, dealing 1d12 damage. 10 damage to Ayana. And then Ayana uses her bonus action to misty step away on top of this rock. He looks at you, Serena, gives you a smile, and then yells along the lines of "Let's do this," while blood is dripping from her face from being hit by a mace. The creature now takes its turn. He looks around, rolls a perception check. Alright.
Yes. Very well. Entertain me, children. Haven't had a battle in a while.
And then he immediately flies up into the sky, reaching and hiding in the clouds. And then immediately, you hear loud lightning crackling from the sky. And then he lands over here behind you, Wessel. Before you can react, roll me a dexterity save to see if you can react in time. You are able to react in time, meaning you take half damage from his attempts. You are able to see him. As he lands, he's spinning onto the ground, creating a small crater, and then he hits you with his multi-attack of 2 attacks. With an 18 and 20 to hit, they both hit, dealing 13 and 10 damage. And since you were able to pass the dexterity save, you only take half damage, which is 12.
I'm reading the uncanny dodge, and it says if I see the attacker, not the attack.
Oh yeah, that's why he went up into the sky. And then as he's falling down behind you, since he's behind you, you needed to roll a dex. And since you passed the dex, meaning you were fast enough, you were agile enough to turn your head before he attacks behind you. That's why you take half damage instead of full damage.
No, for the lightning attack.
Yeah, if you are able to see the attacker. However, that's not his initiative roll, meaning he's not the attacker. The sky is.
Yeah,
And you can't exactly tell where it's coming from. Estel, it is your turn.
Okay. I'm gonna go for another bite.
Alright. Try to bite him with a 6. Once again, he just barely dodges and kind of mocks at
Nice try, kid.
as you're recovering from the bite, as you lunge yourself forward toward him. Before he can react, you try and swipe at him with a 9 to hit. However, once again, he rolls his head back just enough. Like half an inch away from your claws would have been his nose. However, he gives you a smile and says,
Good form.
"Is that your entire turn?"
Nah. I disengage.
Alright. As you disengage,
gonna-
you dash away from him.
He says, done already. Expecting more from you.
Alright, once again, you hide amongst the shadows. Using all of your actions, Serena, it is your turn.
It is my turn.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Well then, I'm going to wait. Where is he? He's on the other side of the tree, isn't he?
He's still kind of flying using his wings, so you can still
Okay.
see him.
Okay, that's what I'm gonna. Well, I'm going to Colossus Slayer him.
With a bonus 2 damage, you have plus 3.
Yes, and then I want to try to see. What's next? Shoot, I can't tell if this is bonus. Oh, it's an action. Okay, but then I'm going to use Guiding Bolt on him, and then just wait for my next turn.
Alright, roll the guiding bolt.
Wait. Oh,
With a 9 to hit, he looks immediately at your direction, noticing the source of magic. He is the source of magic, of all magic after all. And then the bolt flies towards him with a 9 to hit. He just spins in the air in a horizontal, he horizontally spins in the air using his wings, dodging all of the guiding bolts. Then he stands on the ground, gives you a smile. However, the smile is not something that is mocking you. He is genuinely proud at you trying. Hajen, roll me another constitution save. At an advantage as your emotions are building up to this point now.
Nice.
buddy.
Oh gosh. That's at an advantage.
Buddy!
too.
Oh god.
Hayen, once again, starts chanting, and all of the things start popping up onto the ground. And then, as they are about to explode, he kind of thinks twice to himself. However, he sets them off anyway, hitting these two. Estel, as well as the Revenant, will have to roll a dexterity save. The Revenant passes with a 23. Estel. With a 19, you also pass and dodge away from the explosion. The Revenant simply flies high in the air, flying up 50 feet from where he is. Newt, seeing what's going on, he gets on top of this thing. Did his acrobatics check. He passes with a 21. Uses his javelin and then throws them both at the enemy. With a 23 and 19 to hit, they both hit, dealing a total of 11 damage to the creature.
Nice.
Ayana sees what's going on, confused as to why Hayen is attacking his own teammates. However, she just simply jumps over different rocks and then once again tries to slash at the creature with both claws. The 2 17s to hit. She hits as she spins in the air graciously and not wasting any movement at all to conserve her energy, for she hasn't fed that much yet, dealing a total of 23 damage to the creature, opening a cavity on his chest. Now, the god is wounded. Since I have forgotten, Serena and Ayana will now roll, as well as Esto, a dex save. Midnight 2.
Oh.
Alright, Esto passes, he moves away, dodges as he's able to see the lightning coming. You too, Serena. Ayana tries to do the same, fails with a nat 1 and gets struck for 1d8 damage for 8 damage. Roll me a damage for midnight.
Already did. It's 4. It's
Alright, 4. Alright. The Lightning Revenant takes his turn. Once again, he goes up over here. As he is flying, that does not trigger an attack of opportunity from Yana. Flies higher into the air to where you guys can't see him anymore. Once again, same deal. Roll me a dexterity save, Serena, to try and see if you can see him coming. With a 14, you fail. He lands behind you, attacking at an advantage as he is behind you. With two of his attacks with his maces. The first one with an advantage is a 22 and hits. The second one misses you
Okay.
and deals 12 damage towards you. And then he asks you, as he hits you across the face,
What do you feel now, child?
You'll find out in a minute.
You wish to hit me?
Not a wish. It's a promise.
Good. Keep that emotion.
You don't
once again,
understand.
he gives you a smile. Esto, dexterity save. Oh wait, Yana after you. But yeah, dexterity save. With a 12, roll me 1d8. You take 6 damage. What is it you do, Esto?
Okay. I'm still in stealth, right?
Yeah. If that's why he targeted Serena. If he saw you, he would have gotten to you. Because you are his main target, because you were the one that tried to slash at him.
Okay, I'm throwing my dagger at him.
Throwing. With a 27 to hit, it hits. Dealing. Which one oh wait.
And that's a crit, right?
It's not on your hand. You deal 9 damage to him, and the dagger is stuck onto him.
Isn't it
Yeah,
a
your
crit
entire
because I'm
action.
stealth?
Yeah, but it wasn't a melee attack.
Oh, that's how that works.
Yes, that's how that works. Range attacks only have an advantage, which you did with your 27 to hit.
Okay, I'm gonna yell at him. Shouldn't you be laying eggs, bird boy?
Oh god. Oh god.
He rolls a wisdom save and fails with a 10 and takes let's see. Takes 5 damage. He gives you a laugh. He chuckles at you.
That was a good one. I'll give you that.
Okay, I'm gonna.
Next attack.
Okay, I'm still gonna move in stealth again.
All right.
Can you not?
Serena, it is your
Yes.
turn.
Mm-hmm. Deck save again?
Yep. Ooh, you pass. With a 21, you dodge onto the side. Away from wherever the lightning hit.
Mm-hmm.
What do you do?
Here I'm going to Colossus Layer him again.
That doesn't stack. So I
Oh.
won't let that
Oh.
happen.
Oh, I
So
didn't.
that you
I
don't-
oh,
so
I
that you
thought
don't
like.
waste an action.
Oh, I thought I like once you hit it like takes it off. You know what I mean?
No, it's a permanent thing for
Oh, okay,
this
okay.
particular creature.
Oh,
So
okay.
you
That's
get
the same thing for Hunter's
plus
Mark, right?
3. Yes.
Oh, okay, cool. Then at this point, I'm going to Thorns.
Alright, with an 18 to hit, you hit. With a 19 to hit, you also hit. Roll me damage for both. Plus 3 on both. 15, 16. That is 19 plus 10, 29 plus 5, 34. Plus 3, 37. Deal 37 damage to this creature. You pierce one of his armor. And as you pierce through, You see some light, and then blood splatters onto the floor.
It was a good hit, child. Your father has trained you well.
There's more there's more where that came from, buddy. I suggest you stand down.
I suggest not trying to intimidate a god that is taking it easy on you guys.
You know what? You're right. I'm gonna shut up. I'm gonna shut up.
What do you do? You
I'm
still
just
have
going.
movement.
Oh, I can't. Well, I'm running away, and can I like stealth or something? Even though I do have a disadvantage, but still.
All right. All right. As you dash away, Hayen takes his turn. Double advantage. Now,
Do I just click advantage twice to do that? Oh,
no, just roll twice, and
Okay.
then the highest of 4 numbers is what you get. All right. With a 19 in your Constitution saving throw, you manage to take control of the demon. However, your demon form is still active. What do you do?
I look around because I was able to see what was happening when I was in demon form, right?
You were completely conscious, yes.
Okay. So I'm gonna heal myself a bit.
All right.
And then I'm gonna go over here with Iana and Newt to join the battle. And then my Shillelagh is still active. So I'm gonna because
All right.
because I don't think. Let's see. No, I can move a little bit closer. So I was
Yeah.
like right here. That's like
Yep.
50. So I don't think I can move that far.
You have 30 move speed right
Yeah.
now. You moved from over here.
Yeah, so it's like
You can move up to over here.
right there. So I move over
Yeah.
there, and then I'm gonna. I still have an action, right? Yeah.
Yes, you do still have an
Okay.
action.
Thought I had some healing. Yeah, I'm gonna use a potion of healing too. Since I'm not quite
All right.
there yet. And then I guess that's the end of my turn.
However, roll me a perception check. All right, you don't see anything. You're still the demon that has promised him to try and follow him. That is why lightning is not hitting you on your turn. However, the moment you damage him, you will join that area. Once again, he flies up to the sky. Rolls a perception to try and see his damage or his enemies once again. He does not see where Estel is, and then appears behind this girl. Anna does a dexterity save. With a 15, she is not able to see it coming. He attacks with advantage on both attacks. He hits one of them, dealing 15 damage to Iana. She coughs up blood in front of you, Estel. In front of you, Hayen. Newt takes an action, does a dexterity save. With a 15, he fails, taking 6 damage, and he transforms in front of you guys as this guy is now within his range. His ready action goes off. And transform into a bigger version of himself, and then slashes not slashes. He hits the guy with both fists. With a 21 and 24 to hit, they both hit, dealing 14 damage onto this creature. He breaks a few of the defenses of the Revenant. The Revenant tries to block some of the attacks, however, some went through and hit him in the stomach. He smiles and then commends Newt for his bravery and action. Hayen, it is your turn.
Again? Oh, I'm gonna.
You roll a 20 on your initiative this turn, so yes.
Okay, yeah. I'm gonna move over to this guy. And I'm gonna figure out what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna. I'd like to conjure animal. That's not working.
What animal are you going to conjure?
It's gonna be the Allosaurus again.
Alright. I'm gonna use the same token as last time then.
That's fine.
Where do you conjure it? Ping it.
Right there.
Alright.
And then
Use your action to conjure an Allosaurus.
And then I'm gonna. So I can't use my Solela again. Well, I should still have it active, shouldn't I?
You still have it. You have +1
Okay, so I'm gonna.
on your damage.
I'm gonna swing at him.
With a 9 to hit, he looks behind him and then sees you. You try and hit him. You hit some of his what do you call this? Some of his hair as he ducks below your rod. And the
So you've woken up, child.
and with that, roll me a dexterity save. With a 10, you also take 1d8 damage. Roll me 1d8. Alright, your monster will join the initiative order. You take 8 damage. Let's see where your monster is. Your monster rolls a 7 on the initiative. He will move at the last part of the initiative. Is that your entire turn?
Who's lower, me or Iana? Health wise. Probably me.
Roll me a perception. With a 15 on perception, she looks more bloodied than you. However, she seems to be doing better than you. In gamer terms, she's 50% HP just like you, but your 50% is lower than her 50%.
Okay. I'm just gonna use a potion of healing. And I'm going to stay here.
Alright. I would let you, however, you used your action to attack the creature.
I thought I had an action left.
So that will... Yeah, you used it to attack. An action is either just an attack or a movement. You have one action dedicated for movement, and then one action dedicated for whatever everything else, for spells or consuming an item.
Okay, so never mind with that then. I guess I'll just back up a little bit then. And then that'll be my
Alright,
turn.
you trigger an attack of opportunity, and he hits you with a 27 to hit, dealing 12 damage onto your face. Is that the entire movement you want to use to back away, or do you want to back away more? Since you already got hit anyway.
Yeah, I'll move. Actually, I'll move behind this rock here.
Alright, wonderful. Iana takes her turn. She looks as you are bloodied. She tries and slash at the creature with both claws. With a 14 to hit, she misses. With a 24 to hit on the second one, she hits, dealing 20 damage to this thing. And then she uses her Misty Step to head over towards you. And then uses her reaction to set up a barrier over here. I'll just put a small line. There you go. Estel. Actually, Estel, roll me a dexterity save as well as Iana. Iana rolls a 14 and takes 1d8. Oh, actually, Estel. What was it that happened earlier? There was something that happened earlier. Wait, let me think. Ah, yes. Because of your vicious mockery, you have made the world tree happy with your comment. You've given him a chuckle, and this time lightning will not hit you. What is it you do?
Okay.
Nestle.
Yeah. I wanna. How high up is the tree stump?
Over here, this entire area is 10 feet high. The main one is 20 feet high, like I said earlier.
Okay, I wanna run up the side of the tree stump and jump at him.
Are you sure?
Yes, I'm sure.
Roll me an acrobatics check. Alright. You managed to get up onto the tree stump. Climb up here. Jump over whatever this is. If you would have fallen, you would have figured out what it was. And then you land over. Next to the Lightning Revenant. Did you jump off of here?
Yeah.
Roll me a strength check. Just to see how high you jump to get over here. Ah, you are still in the air. So you deal bonus damage as your momentum is carried over from your jump. In terms of OTV term, you're doing the pancake on him. Rolling attacks. With a
The
13th
pancake.
hit, once again, he dodges away from your claws. All this time, all the hits that are about to hit him, that the ones that didn't hit, he always just dodges a few centimeters, as if he exactly knows where you're hitting. And then as you bite him, he actually kind of leans away from you, but close enough that your ear is on the side of his face. And
Very good. Very good. Do it once more. You'll hit me one of these days.
I don't like this guy.
what do you do?
I'm gonna stealth right in front of him.
Alright, you have a disadvantage. Roll it. With a 16 on your stealth, let us see, his passive perception is 18. He can clearly see you. However, you don't know this. Newt takes an action and jumps onto the sky. Slashes down at him, dealing the first hit of him landing is a 15. He misses. The guy just flies away from Newt. And then as Newt lands, he attacks with his two massive arms with a 9 to hit and then a natural 1 of 6 to hit. He misses. And then once again, he gives a playful smile and a playful mock towards Newt. And then Newt rolls a dexterity save. With a 20, he dodges away from the lightning that hits this rock and sets the top of it ablaze very quickly before the rain puts it out. He takes his turn, and he immediately vanishes in front of you. And this is when you hear from inside your heads, you hear this.
You guys are doing well. I might just let you pass onto the rainbow bridge. But let's see if you survive. If I take it up a notch.
And then everybody, roll me a constitution save. Every single one. Newt fails it. Hayen passes it. Estel fails it. Ayana? Serena passes it. Iana passes it. Hayen? Hayen passed it. Midnight fails it. So Estel, Newt, and Midnight. You guys are now temporarily for just one round are on the side of the god as he erases all memories of who you are and replaces them with you thinking that you are a godly being sent from the heavens to smite these demons. Serena, it is your turn.
Do I see where he's at?
Nope, you have no idea. However, you can ready an action.
Okay, well then, if that's the case, then I'm going to ready my 2 attack. Well, what does that count, or is it just one?
You can
if
only
it's
ready one action.
Gotcha. Okay, if that's the case, then I'm going to use cure wounds on myself, so I can heal a little bit.
Roll it.
I'm gonna use it at the 2nd level.
Cure wounds is a. Let me see.
It's an action.
Cure wounds is an action.
Mhm.
2nd level. You heal yourself. You heal yourself for 7 HP.
Yes.
Is that your entire turn?
Can I still ready an action or no?
You still have a readied action, yes. Just roll it now so that I can check it later. Alright, with a 22 to hit, that will probably hit him. Allosaurus takes an action. It's just an allied unit, however, it's not under Hagen's control. The Allosaurus tries to find where the enemy is. Tries to roll a perception. Smelling around it. With an 11, it fails. And just looks around. Alright, next round. Ayana's turn. Ayana heals you, Hayen, using her regeneration. And then touches your forehead. And then immediately as she touched your forehead, her nail actually pierces through your skull. And as that happens, it was too fast for you to react. She heals you 4. She heals you for 16 health from the vampiric healing.
Oh,
Of
thank
her
you.
messing with your nervous system. She looks at you and says,
Estel's friends are also my friends.
then she jumps up here, readies a dash to try and grapple the creature. Ayana rolls a dexterity save, as well as you, Serena, I forgot earlier. She fails and takes 1d8. Roll me your 1d8. Alright, you take 3 damage. Estel, it is your turn. Roll me a dexterity save.
Is it my turn?
Oh yeah. You need to
Am
remember,
I under control?
you are under complete control, however, in your eyes, Genjutsu, kind of. These eyes are your enemies, and your allies are Midnight, Newt, and yourself. Only for this turn. With a dexterity saving throw, you pass and dodge away from the lightning. Alright, since you keep forgetting to use it, may you click Vampiric Regeneration. Can you click that on your ability? It heals you every start of your turn. May you click it. So I'm just gonna remind you, it is 1 plus your Constitution modifier. Your Constitution modifier right now is +1, so it's 2. Heals you for 2 on this turn. Alright, what do you do?
Well,
You do not see anything beyond this wall. It's just a barrier that is set there to protect Hayen, to try and keep him from getting hurt. What do you do, Aston? Oh, I think he's lagging. Oh no. I'll hold off his turn for now. Hayen, your turn for now. Roll me a dexterity save.
Nice. Actually, nice.
You pass it. You dodge away from the lightning. What is it you do?
I'm gonna. Does my animal friendship, does that allow me to control my animal?
Let me see the rules. Give me a second. View. Spell lets you convince a beast that you mean no harm. So it makes it an ally, but you can't exactly control it. Like this thing is already your ally.
Yeah.
Because you summon.
Yeah. And we don't know where the demon is right now, or where the tree thing is. Okay.
He's not a demon. You're part demon, so in a way you're kind of scared of him because he's a divine being.
Mm-hmm.
The only thing you feel emanating from him is all goodness and love,
Yeah. Okay.
which kind of sickens you a bit because you do have a demon inside of you.
Yeah.
What do you do?
I'm going to. I'm just gonna back up behind this rock with Yana. Or on this rock, so I can sort of get a
Alright.
good view of what's happening. But like, it's gonna be like right on the edge, so I can drop down if need be. And then I guess I'm gonna
Alright.
roll a perception, see if I can see the demon.
Perfect. Roll it. You're a 4 on perception.
Nice.
You do not know where the demon is. Estel. Oh no! The music is pretty good though. I'm enjoying the music.
Yeah, the music's epic.
Good. I will give you that one. That's good.
so did we paused?
I skipped your turn, but it's your turn now because you're back. What do you do? These are your allies. and these are your enemies only for this round. As he tried to erase, not tried, he succeeded on erasing your memories and replacing them with you thinking that you are a heavenly knight sent to smite the demons of this world. You cannot see anything beyond this wall, so you cannot see them from your position. You can kind of see Serena, and then you can see this dinosaur over here. Actually, no, you do not see the dinosaur because this is a 20-foot area. So this is the only area you can see. You can see half of Serena's shoulder.
Well, I still got one dagger left.
Are you serious, buddy?
He's gonna throw a dagger. It's gonna be at a disadvantage because you don't have full view of Serena.
Okay, I'm gonna climb up on this rock so I could get better vision.
All right, roll me acrobatics. Actually, that's not as high as the other rocks, so you don't need to. These ones are the big rocks that needs acrobatics.
I see you, Serena.
Buddy.
Oh, you don't know her. Right now, you don't know her. But Serena, you do notice with your passive perception that there is a silver crown, a magical silver crown on top of their heads right now. And then their eyes are glowing bright gold. So you know that it's not actually they're under some sort of magic. He tries to hit you with a dagger with a 9 to hit. He fails.
No, I'm gonna yell at her.
Ground in front of you.
I'll slice you like a green apple, vomit girl.
Roll me a dexterity. I mean, a wisdom saving throw. With a 20, you take. Let's see. All right, you do not take any damage actually. You are able to withstand the feeble attempt at trying to mock you
Buddy.
by Estel.
Okay.
Hey, I tried.
All right, the lightning revenant takes his turn.
Fine. Don't come back so I can kill
He shows up in the middle of everybody. However, with your perceptions, you notice that he is somewhat healed than earlier. Then once again, he flies up to the sky. Who did the most damage to him last time?
Not me.
He appears behind you, Serena. Roll me a dexterity save.
Of course it's me.
With a 10, you don't know that he's coming. He lands behind you. Attacks with 2 advantages. With a 21 and 28 to hit, they both hit. Dealing. Oh gosh, okay.
I'm going down. The way you just said that, I'm going down.
No, you just take 30 damage. Not exactly down.
Close enough.
And then with that, he looks at you. Alright, he looks at you with a pained expression. And then sincerely says sorry. With his roll of persuasion, because he's telling the truth, it's not deception, he rolls a 23. You you do believe that he's sorry. And then he says,
One must guard the passage of the realms, my child. Forgive me.
Look. Okay. We don't have to fight, buddy.
this is when the Newt takes his action and fights the only thing that is his size. He attacks it with two of his hands. With a natural one to hit, he fails. With a 16 to hit, he actually hits, dealing 7 damage to the dinosaur. Serena, roll me a dexterity save.
Ooh.
You is lightning.
Right.
With a 15, you fail. Roll me 1d8.
Nine.
You take 6 damage from the lightning that hits you. What do? It is your turn.
Oh, it's my turn. Oh, what is? Oh, do I still have that my action ready to attack him with that 22? I didn't see the damage.
Good idea. Earlier you rolled with a 20. Let's
I did.
roll damage.
I did. I went up there.
With a 22 plus 3, you hit this guy for 25. And you see as the arrow goes cleanly through his shoulder. He gives you a smile. What do?
I'm going to. Dang, I don't know. I'm going to. I guess cure wounds myself. I guess.
Alright. Roll it. And then you heal yourself for 4. And as he sees you, healing.
Fear not, child. I'm not here to hurt or kill.
And then he boosts your healing from 4 to 14, healing you an extra 10.
I'm only here to test if you are ready for the other realms.
I understand. Well, then I hope you're ready for this. Then. Wait, dang, I can't even do nothing.
Yeah. The Allosaurus immediately takes his turn as you are talking and hits Newt with a deadly leap with a DC 16 dexterity save. He fails and takes 17 damage from the creature. With that, everybody wakes up. Everybody knows who everybody is now. Ayana takes an action, dashes over here, pinning him, flanking him, getting an advantage on attacks. With a 23 and 26, rolls a crit. She rolls 32 plus 21 damage, Ayana. That is 53 damage on this creature. It starts to get bloodied from its back. The wings and feathers starts to chafe. And now, he is no longer able to properly fly.
Nice, nice.
Estro, 'tis your turn. As you are up there, you see everything that is going on. And the magic that was placed here fades, as it only lasts 2 turns.
Well, I have no more ranged attacks at all. So I'm just gonna yell at him again.
Oh my
That's
god.
technically ranged.
Hold on, let me think of something.
30? You can at least try to move 30, yell at him.
Hello?
Yes.
Okay, I'm not good at this.
Waiting. You're gonna need to mock him, no matter what you say. So what
Okay.
do you say, Eston?
What type of creature is he?
Oh, God.
He is right now kinda looks like Wukong. Like a fighting radiant ape looking monkey kind of guy. With wings. So just imagine a gold Wukong with wings.
Okay, I got it. I'm definitely not looking at Google right now.
Alright. While you were thinking in your thoughts, Hayen, roll me a dexterity save. No, let him think of his own, so that it's actually his. With a 7, roll me 1d8.
Nice. That's actually good.
Alright, you take 3 damage from the creature. What do you do, Hayen?
I'm gonna dash over here next to Serena. And then I'm gonna swing my swing my, oops, where'd it go? Swing my thing. I accidentally took off the hot bow. Gonna swing that, of course.
You, oh my gosh. Try and hit him. With a 15 to hit from the flank maneuver. He still manages to dodge it and blocks it with one of his hands. And as he blocks it, he uses his palm to push your weapon away just enough to disarm you. As if he completely knows how to prevent and parry any attack. Is that your entire turn? You still have 5 feet of movement remaining.
Are these swords still here? Did everyone just like drop them, or do
No.
people? No. Okay, everyone has. That.
Right now they are dropped onto the ground, yes.
Okay, I'm gonna go over there and pick one up. Or pick the one up that was over here.
Alright, let me check. That is 25 to get here. You can move only up to here.
I would argue
There
that's
you
still
go.
being able
You
to pick
can't
up
grab
the sword.
it yet.
Right there. Like,
Roll me a sleight of hand to see if you are able to reach it with your hands.
oh.
Oh yeah. Alright, you grab it. What do you do with it?
I equip it and hold it because it's probably something that can do damage to him, and because it kept him in.
Alright. Estel, have you come up with your insult? It is your turn to finish your turn, I mean.
I'd slap you, but that'd be animal abuse.
Is that really the best you came up
With a
with?
DC 11 wisdom saving throw, he fails with a 10, and then he actually face palms onto his face, forgetting that he's a godly being. So he face palms, dealing damage to himself, 5 damage, which is your actual vicious mockery damage.
So 10.
That joke was so bad you made him face plant so hard he did damage to himself.
Imagine if that damage killed him
Yeah.
and he died to that insult.
Serena,
Okay. I have a question. So,
Mhm.
This lightning, it comes down on wherever we're standing, correct?
Yes.
Is it possible, right when it's if I fail the dexterity saving throw, is it possible I can grab him and the lightning strikes both of us?
If you see him, yes.
Well, he is right
Which
in
you
front
do
of me.
right now.
I was just saying right
Roll
in front of me.
me. Roll me a sleight of hand check against his dexterity save. He rolled an 8, so you should be good. Roll me a sleight of hand check. With a 14, you grab him. Now roll me a dexterity save. You are not able to dodge out of the way, so both of you will take damage. Roll me a 1d8. You take 4 damage, both of you.
That was good. You guys fight unconventionally.
Hmm.
We just might make it.
Yeah, that's the only way we kind of stayed alive this entire time. So,
So what is it you do, Serena, with your action?
with my action, is it possible I can attack him or at least punch him from here? Because I can't use my longbow, obviously.
You can, it's just gonna be at a disadvantage.
Mm-hmm. Right. That's yeah. Mm-hmm. Right. Well.
But you are right now basically hugging him. So you're gonna have to let him go to use your longbow. Which
Okay.
you did at a disadvantage. 18 hits, 12 does not. Roll me damage for 18. As you kind of wiggle yourself away from him, creating just enough space for you to draw and release your bow onto his face, dealing 16 damage, creating a wound on his cheek that opens and drips blood onto the floor. Is that your entire turn?
And then now, okay. Look. Now I have levitate. Now the question is, I can use it, right? Since I have that leather band that I
Right
acquired.
now, since you used 2 attacks, you already used your bonus action, so you still only have your movement left.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Then I'm just going to stand here and be ready to block anything that he, um, maybe if he attacks me. That's it.
So you're ready a dodge. Is that
Yes, sir.
correct? A
Yes,
dodge
sir.
gives him disadvantage on his attack. All
Yes.
right.
Yes.
He rolls. He looks at everybody around him. Oh wait, wrong character. He looks at everybody around him. And then he says,
Smart. Trying to pin me down. However, if I can fly, I can still spin.
and then he spins with all of his weapons, creating a tornado, a whirlwind around him. Everybody, roll me a dexterity saving throw, DC 16, or take damage.
Does that include me?
No, only ones that are immediately next to him. Alright, they both fail. Let's see. Ayana. Ayana passes. Serena, roll me 2d12.
I'm done, y'all. See y'all later. 2d12.
Oh no, you're fine. Right? You're fine. You're fine.
You're-
Take 9 damage. Wait, what happened? Where's
Did
everybody?
you get disadvantage on that?
If it was an attack, yes, but since it's an AoE, you needed to roll dexterity save instead.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Right.
Alright, you all take 9 damage, except Iana, and then both of you are blasted away, hitting the closest particular wall. Roll me a constitution save. Hayana, Serena, and Hayen.
You say Constitution save?
DC 14 this time to not get knocked prone. Alright, you get knocked prone onto your feet. Hayen manages to stay up on his feet. Alright. The Allosaurus takes its turn. However, since Newt attacked him, and this thing only has an intelligence score of -3, he does not know that Newt is no longer an enemy and attacks Newt. With both attacks, with a 28 and 24 to hit, they both hit, dealing 15 damage to Newt. Newt is confused, however. Newt realizes that this creature is summoned, so he bounces on top of him, and then dashes or disengages towards the lightning revenant in order to not trigger an attack of opportunity from the Allosaurus, and attacks twice with his giant fists. With a 12 and 14 to hit, they both miss. Ayana takes her turn once again, tries to claw and bite at the creature. However, he sees it coming, and then they both miss with a 14 and 8 to hit. And then this is when Ayana uses her disadvantage action to dash away. Esto, what is it you do?
I'm gonna yell at him again.
Are you a bard?
The last time I saw something like you, I flushed it.
Oh wow.
Roll it.
Wow.
With a 19 on the wisdom save, he is not phased with this one. He just looks at you and
Says, I've heard that one before. 'Cause I flushed your mother down too.
you zapped your entire turn, Esto. Ooh, there we go. You remembered to use it. The regeneration increases if you have recently bit on a person. There's a juicy walking bite over here.
Touch midnight and I'm fighting.
If I eat that, I might become a
But you
beta.
won't know.
Oh, yeah. Oh, okay. All right. Okay.
I mean,
I'm gonna hide under this tree
Is that
stump.
your entire turn? Oh gosh. Alright. You head over towards the tree and tries to hide behind the foliage and the roots. Hayen, it is your turn.
I am low HP.
Oh yeah, all of you are.
Okay.
The yellow one at low HP is midnight.
That guy's like a board. He's not necessarily a tree or anything. Like his composition, isn't it?
I have sent you a picture of what he exactly looks like. Down to every single detail, he looks like that.
Okay. I am gonna. Where is it? I'm gonna cure wounds a bit. Then I'm gonna run up to him,
Alright.
and I'm gonna use the sword that I picked up from there, and stab him. I'll try to stab him.
Alright, roll me a normal 1d20 plus, what's your dexterity? 1d20 plus 4. To see if it hits. With an 18 to hit, you manage to hit him. Alright, I'm going to tell you what happens. As you slash towards him with the broken and rusty sword, you hit him. And as you hit him, the sword glows, but for a second. And then it deals. Roll me 2d4. Alright, you deal 6 damage to him, but since you did damage to him using the sword, roll me a constitution save.
Nice.
With a failure on your constitution save, you get a vision on who this creature is. The moment you slash him, the sword takes the life force from him, 6 damage. And then as the life force enters you, as you absorb it, healing yourself for 6, you also see glimpse and flashes of who this creature is. Was once called Gabriel, leader of the angels in the Legion of Heaven. He was apparently the leader of all the angels to protect all 9 realms. However, he was sealed here using the swords in order to trap all of his aspects. This one, the sign signifying his strength, the sign signifying his agility, this sign signifying his constitution, and then this sign signifying his soul. Each of the swords combined together that sliced him with the blood of his body used to create these signs onto the floor. He was sealed into the tree, and then the tree was used to create the blood moon. And here roll me perception to see whose face whose face is it you see that slashed. You can
Wow.
get a good look at the face who slashed Gabriel down, causing him to be the battery for the blood moon. But you do see that this thing had a smile on his face, a menacing and necromantic smile the entire time he was slashing the revenant with 4 swords, 2 swords on each hand. You don't know how it worked, but it did. It's almost as if as he's slashing this creature down with the flashes of memory, it's as if he's dancing. The moment his body falls down over here, he was impaled by the swords, and by the blood he created these sigils, like I said. And with that, a small red dot appears on the sky. And eventually, it is what you know now as the blood moon. And that is what you get from slicing him with that sword.
Who are you?
I am everything and anything, or at least used to be. As the gods sacrificed themselves to create life, I was left in charge. However, as the demons tried to usurp the throne in heaven, they were cast down into the eternal depths of the underworld. I was left to be the leader in the gods' absence. However, something has summoned me to this world, bound me to the tree that I once served, the world tree, in order to create that is you seek to destroy, the blood. That's why it's my duty to see if you are able to survive, for I am not.
I think we made a mistake.
Maybe. But, I mean, can't go back now.
Lol.
He insulted my mom. I'm ripping his head off.
So, what do you do with this information? You still have 5 feet of movement.
I pull out the sword and I like stammer backwards, not sure if killing him is actually a good idea. And I have like a very like worried look on my face.
Alright. Serena.
Mhm.
You are knocked down, you are knocked prone. You did not see what just happened. You did not see the stab that happened. However, what do you do?
I'm going to stand up. For one. And then to stand up, what does that use again? I forget.
Half of your movement, so you can still move 15 feet. Actually, you can move 22.5 feet because
Okay.
you have
Can
broken
I
legs.
jump on top of the Allosaurus? Like from this branch and then jump on top of them?
Roll me an animal handling check. Oh yeah. You jump onto this branch and then get on top of the Allosaurus. You are now riding this creature.
And then I turn to the Lightning Revenant and I say, since I'm higher than you now, aren't I? Oh, also, do I need to reapply Hunter's Mark? Because wouldn't that be 6 plus Colossus Slayer? 'Cause
Right
3 and
now
3.
you do need to reapply it because you got knocked down.
Gotcha. Well, I guess I'm applying it at the 2nd level. This is a spell slot. So that's 12 damage with. Oh wait, no, that's. Anyway, you'll figure it out. And then
Alright, Hunter's Mark, 6 damage. Alright, the first one hits, the second one misses.
isn't it plus
Roll
4 with
damage.
Isn't it plus 4 plus since I'm higher elevation? Or did it just apply?
No, let me check.
Yeah, if you check my longbow, it says
You have. Yeah, I'll check. Attack rolls. Alright. So they both hit. Roll damage for both. You're a 15 and 18. You deal 33 damage plus 6, which is 39 damage to this creature. And
Plus three.
finally, you are able to knock out both of his wings, and his shoulder guards fall onto the ground. And he takes that amount of damage. He is now onto the ground completely. Is that your entire turn?
And then I'm going to. Damn, what can I do currently? Nothing.
Nothing else.
Okay. I'm going to use my whistle to bring Midnight towards me.
Alright. Midnight uses his movement of
This way.
35. Actually, is it
Yeah.
45?
Go down. Go down enough.
He has 45 feet movement, so he goes immediately over here. Alright, Newt takes his action, brings out his great sword that is right now bigger than this creature, and then slashes a single slash. However, with a 12 to hit, the creature sees it coming, and though wounded, he's still extremely strong, and he just gracefully moves to the side and then palms the side of the greatsword just enough so that it hits this root over here. And then the creature takes its turn. He sees as you are the one that slashes him. However, he's worried as this guy has peered into his mind, so he needs to make a roll on which one he would attack. He would attack Hajen, for he rolled a 1. He dashes towards you, Hajen, and attacks with both his weapons. With a 20 and 22 to hit, they both hit, dealing a total of 34 damage, knocking you unconscious, or would have. However, the moment he is able to slap you with his sword or hit you in the face with his sword, the moment he hits, he pulls back a bit just before you are able to fall down onto the ground. However, you are still concussed, or he did a non-lethal damage onto you. Then uses his bonus action to once again invisible himself. And everybody here, roll me a Constitution save.
Everyone?
Everyone. Alright, let's see. Yana. Yana passes with a 22. The Allosaurus fails with a 13. So, Hayen, Estel, and Allosaurus, you guys will now be under his control for the next turn. However, you, Hayen, since you are stunned, even though you are under his control, you are not able to move.
Okay.
The Gorondor.
Can you have midnight
uses
roll?
movement.
Little. Damn it.
Yeah, oh yeah, Midnight didn't roll Midnight. Oh yeah, he fails as well.
Okay, you got lucky.
I was trying to not. I was just trying to let
Alright.
him forget midnight was there.
The Gorondor attacks. However, he does not see anything, so he readies an action. Let's see what happens on the next turn. Iana takes her action, concerned about Hayen's safety. She picks him up and Misty steps 60 feet away and leaves his body onto his side, not knowing that he's already under control of the monster.
Why can't she be worried about me? Hey.
Asto,
You're not
it's your
cute.
turn. The
I
closest
know.
enemy you see is this guy.
Isn't she behind the tree?
Well, because she was over here, Serena, and you're behind this big ass rock, so she can't exactly see you.
I got you.
Isn't Serena
That's
behind
cool.
the tree?
Yes.
You know what? Alright. She is behind a tree. But she is still an enemy. So what would you do? You do not know she's there, but you know you're in a battle. What would you do in a battle?
Okay, I'm gonna climb up the side of the tree for better vision.
Roll me perception. And then Serena, roll me stealth. Alright. Serena manages to duck onto the side as she was about to see the silver crown on top of your head. She knew that you were coming up this area and then ducks under this tree down here so that you are not able to see her. However, with a 10 on perception, you do see this big ass creature. Both of them.
And he's in range. I'm gonna charge at him.
Go for it. Alright, with a bite, this one actually finally hits. He rolls a DC strength save, which he fails. Roll damage.
I like to drain his blood as well.
+2. Alright, you deal 9 damage to him, as well as heal yourself for 9 damage. 9 HP, I mean. Is that your entire turn? Ooh, with a 12 on your claw, you miss with his armor, with his AC of 13.
I'm gonna disengage.
Alright. You disengage. Hayen, you take your turn. However, since you are stunned, you are not able to roll a dex save. Lightning strikes you. Roll me 1d8. You are knocked down for now. You are still able to roll a... what do you call this? A death saving throw. Alright. Whose turn is it? It is the Lightning Revenant's turn. He appears in the middle once again. Just slightly gliding on top of it and sees you, Serena. Jumps down over here.
I'm dead. No.
And then he does both of his attacks. With a 17 and 18 to hit. They
Can I?
both
Can
hit.
Can I use my soul energy to increase my AC?
Yes, you can. How many you want to use? One or two? Because he's attacking twice with multi-attack.
So wouldn't it just increase it to 20? Like since it goes up by 4?
No, it increases it per attack. So right now, yeah, and yes, you have 16 AC, right? It would increase it to 20. For that
So
attack only, but since he's
it's
attacking
per
twice,
attack?
do you wanna block one or do you wanna block two?
Can I block 2 of them and then heal myself for the 2d4 plus Constitution modifier?
That will be on your turn.
Okay, well then, okay.
Or do you wanna use all of the what do you call this? All of the souls.
Because if I can use the soul energy twice to raise my AC and then heal with the last soul energy, then I'll do that. But if not, then just the 2
Alright,
attack.
you can. On your armor, click the heal button. You should see it below Stealth D. Or to the right of Soul Energy with 3 X's.
Okay, I see it.
You heal yourself for 6. As he goes in to hit you twice, you encase yourself in ice, not Zonius. And then he hits the ice that encases you. And once again, as he hits you a second time, you encase yourself again with ice, increases your AC by 4. And he hits that and breaks all the ice. As he breaks that, you were already healing yourself on the inside of the ice. He looks at you with a
Face. Well done. And then Newt takes his action, moves over here, and attacks him with his greatsword once again.
Thanks for the information, bird boy.
whoops. And then Yud attacks him with a greatsword once again with a 17 to hit. He actually misses. Alright.
Yeah, one job.
Serena, roll me a dexterity saving throw. With a nat
Come on.
1, roll me 2d8.
No, goodbye.
You take 8 damage from the lightning that strikes you. The Gorondor takes its turn and attacks this
Wait,
thing. And an
isn't it still
advantage for Newt is on the opposite side.
Wait,
What?
Isn't it still my turn?
Oh
Or
wait,
no?
yeah, it's still your turn. It's still your turn.
I was about to-
I forgot. I was excited.
Okay. I'm going to use whirlwind sprint. I'm going to sprint away.
Ah, perfect. Roll it. Also, roleplay it.
Okay, well, first of all, I gotta find it first of all. That'd be under spells, right? Or no?
It's under features.
That's other. Gotcha. Feats.
Alright. As you dash away over here. Oh, it gives you a total of 15, right? So 20 over here. So not too long. Alright. You should say the magic words, Serena.
Damn it! I was hoping. Wolves! Yay! Here.
And then a bunch of magical clouds surround your feet as you kick up in the air. You dash yourself or you launch yourself towards over here.
Mm-hmm. Can
And
I
this is
still
when Hayen. Oh, yes you can. I thought that was your turn. Alright. With a 27 to hit, you hit. With a natural 1, roll damage for both.
I'm guessing it's gonna hit Nick right behind him. Dang it.
You hit Newt for 18, sending him to the Shadow Realm. He is
Shadow Realm.
now unconscious.
Oh no. My bad, dude. Then I thought
Is that your entire turn?
yeah. And I hit him for 19, correct?
Yes, you did.
Okay.
I've already deducted his HP. He's heavily wounded now.
That's all.
Hayen, roll me a death saving throw.
Nice.
Oh wow. God.
The freak, dude.
Come crap.
No, don't do this. Don't
I got
do
you,
this.
buddy. I got you.
Can't I use like
Gorendor
my
take
scroll or
its
something?
turn.
Can't I use like my revivify scroll or
Yeah.
something if I die?
You can't use it if you're
Not
dead.
use it on yourself.
Oh.
Yeah, exactly.
Why do I already have 2 failures?
Because you rolled a 1.
Oh, that gives you 2?
That counts for 2.
Oh, good.
Yes. And if you roll a 20, that gives you 3 passes. The Allosaurus bites at the target. Oh, the Allosaurus lands a crit and deals, well, 13 damage to it because it is a low-level creature, but still, pretty good damage. Iana von Hagen's turn. He sees what's going on. She attempts a medicine check. Oh gosh, a vampire is not good at medicine checks. Oh yeah, she fails with an 8. She has, can you guess how much, what is her medicine modifier? Anybody?
Negative 20.
-2.
It's a -7.
Oof. Iana, you're useless.
She's good in combat, but she's not good at healing her teammates.
And I thought
Why'd she even try?
Hey, he's dying, okay? Can't
You
blame
never
her.
know.
After all, the vampire trait she got, yours was pride, hers was caringness. She cares more for more people around her. She tries and uses her movement to get close. However, this is as close as she can get. Mute rolls me a death saving throw. If he rolls a 1, oh, dang! He rolls a 20. And then gets back up with 1 HP and is ready to go pound for pound once again against this guy. And instantly slashes his greatsword at it with a 10 to hit. The Revenant once again dodges to the side. Lightning Revenant. Oh wait. Oh gosh, I messed that up. Alright, I'll have this new initiative instead. But he takes his turn after that, so he's gonna take his turn now. He assesses what's going on. Wisdom check. With an 8. He is clearly about to be puzzled on what to do. And instead attacks the guy that slashed him. With both of his attacks. The first one is a natural 1 and misses, and he drops his weapon. So he only has 1 weapon on his hand now. The second one is an 18 and hits, dealing 12 damage to Mute, plunging him to death once again, and he's gonna have to roll that saving throw. Serena, roll me dexterity saving throw. Serena.
Hello? 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 Hello?
Roll me a dexterity saving throw, not death.
Thank you. Yeah.
Alright, you managed to dodge away from the lightning. It is your turn.
Okay. Oops. Sorry.
Wait, did we skip midnight?
Midnight takes the same turn as. Oh, you're right. Alright, since Midnight is still under control, rushes towards you.
Hey, let's
Attempt to
go.
bite you, Serena.
Mm-hmm.
With a 19 to hit, it hits, dealing 10 damage. Your
Going down.
own blood, your own dog, knocks
Took
you
me
down
out.
to the ground,
Right,
unconscious.
midnight. Midnight, buddy.
And with that, Esto, it is your turn. Your buddies are down. He is heavily wounded. You have broken free from the spell this time.
Okay, how damaged
Because
does he
you have
look?
already taken your perception. With an 18 on perception. 2 more hits.
Well, enough said. I'm gonna charge at him. As I step over Newt's dying body.
Alright, let me move him to the side so we have a full view of what's going on. You have an advantage on your attacks as you are flanking him through the Allosaurus. Alright, you heal yourself for 2. With a 20 and 23 to hit, they both hit, dealing 15 and 17 damage. How do you do this?
He doesn't have the wings anymore, right?
Oh yeah, Serena cut them both off with 2 amazing shots of her bow.
Okay. As I'm charging over, I'm gonna leap off this stump.
Mhm.
I'm gonna leap off this stump and plunge my nails right through his heart
Alright,
and then slash his chest open.
alright. As you jump over this stump, you do a flip in the air in order to generate more momentum with your arms as you are flipping forward. You plunge your claws into his chest, and with that, you grab onto his heart with your claws inside him. You insert the other one, and then you rip the chest open. And with that, the blood that sprayed all around you dissipates. And this figure disappears as if it was just an illusion. You see this thing once again.
Very well. You've killed 1/10 of my power. Impressive. You will not die here. Zon Bathu.
And everybody, roll me a long rest as you are all set to full HP. Because you have passed the test against the god of war.
That guy was toxic.
And then with that, he says,
Forgive me for the rough treatment, however. I cannot let such recklessness go and enter different realms, however you've proven yourself. You wish to demolish this tree, is that correct?
That is correct.
We wish to stop the blood moon ultimately.
In order for you to stop the blood, you must destroy all the trees. Serena, my child. The next tree is in a place you know. Fandle Town. As you burn this tree down and be with it, enter through the tree stump.
Wait,
do my best
we
to
we
land
can't
you
we can't leave here yet.
in Fandolin. Do you have a choice, child?
We can't leave these people. There's a whole person trying to take over the undead in the world. It would be wrong if we just left them.
Oh, don't worry. You will be gone but for a second. When you come back, not even 1 second has passed. Since a different universe has its own different time.
Okay.
So you spent 15 years there. It's nothing but a second to this one.
Okay. I trust you.
And you decided to come home to Fandolin.
If I finally get to see my family, then yes, I'm ready.
And then he looks at you, Hayen. And then you hear.
Zaruk. So you've chosen a host.
And then from inside you, you hear yourself speak in your own voice, but you know it was a demon. Yes, Lord. When they've betrayed you in heaven, as Lucifer was cast down, I tried my best to gather all the demons that are still on heaven's side. However, most of them have followed through all 9 hells and became evil. I, on the other hand, I'm trying to find a host to aid heaven in the war against the spiritual realm, in the spiritual realm.
Wise choice. You found a good companion for your cause.
You, he says, oh, whoops.
You, Estel. What is it you seek? I shall grant you one wish.
He's asking the real you as though the soul inside you, not the vampire.
Oh. I want the power to protect my family.
Then you must refuse your father. He wished for me to break his holds over you.
Wait, aren't I gonna kill myself if I say that?
You're not betraying him yet, you're just saying.
Yes.
He puts his hand over your head, and boom. Doesn't matter what your father tells you now, you are no longer bound under his command.
Now it is time for you to set fire to this tree and hop in and fulfill your destiny.
He moves over to the side, exposing the portal to another realm.
Okay, before we do that, I'm gonna pick up my daggers.
I
This right here.
and before we do that, I'm
And
gonna
he
like
kind of goes.
Are my arrows back, by the way?
No, you can't.
I'm also
You're
gonna
fine.
go collect those swords.
All right. Add. Since you're the one that's collecting all the swords,
I still
add the
have one.
question mark. Sword. Yeah, 3 of them on your inventory, and you, Hayen, add the vitality sword into your inventory, but put a open and close parentheses broken, because it's rusted and dull. It's the ruined blade of vitality. What is it you guys plan to do now?
I'm gonna turn to Newt and tell him that he should probably go back to the castle because if he dies, uh, if he dies going to another realm, that's not good for this world, and he needs to be alive.
He looks at you and says,
Very well, will do. We'll let Queen Sanria know of your bravery here. You will be remembered as a warrior.
Oh, Newt, before you go, I just wanted to say thank you for keeping Midnight safe. And I'm sorry for hitting you for that arrow. I didn't mean to hit you. Sorry.
Are we really?
Oh, that was you? That hurt.
Sorry. Yeah, I missed. Sorry. My bad.
Are we really taking
with
midnight?
that he scratches his head, and he starts deflating, returning to his normal size.
Okay. Anna, will you be coming with us?
He looks at you with a sincere look on her eyes. Whoops. Then she says,
Now that you are free from father's bonds,
she bows in front of you and says,
I'll do as you wish.
Yes, but what do you wish?
For our family to be together again. And if you share the same goal as I, whatever you want is what I want.
Well, let's stick together.
Alright. As this
Okay.
is going on, Gabriel, the Legion of Angel, the commander of angels, looks towards you guys. And says,
It seems you have a lot of connections in this world now, Serena.
Seems like I do.
Make sure you make the right choice.
If we do,
Of your adventure.
okay. If we do go through there, we can come back, right? I don't have to stay.
You've been to other 7 realms and to remove all the trees.
So I don't have to stay in my own realm, the one I was originally in. I can come back here if I want to.
If you do succeed in the Blood Moon quest, then yes, I will allow you to potentially return to your parents.
Okay, but what if I don't want to return to them and I want to stay here with my new friends?
Then you can tell them on your own.
Okay. Now I'm going to turn around to Midnight and ask him, does he want to come with us or stay here? 'Cause I'm not gonna force him to do something he doesn't want to do.
roll me an animal handling.
Bruh. Can I roll it again?
I will follow you, wherever you go, whatever you do.
I knew I loved you for a reason, Midnight. I knew we was destined to be together.
That is only because Serena's level up ability is her learning the language of the beasts that she's hunting, and one of those beasts is Midnight.
So she is.
Yeah,
crazy.
we just hear her barking.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, you do hear her barking. This is true.
So Serena's just crazy.
Oh my god!
To your
Yes.
eyes, yes.
Oh my god.
Can I?
Alright, Midnight.
Because
Oh, go
remember,
ahead.
your passive ability from that level up only gives you the language of that creature. That means it still cannot understand your common language. You have to bark to speak to it.
Can I also turn to Yana and say thank you for, or go up to her and say thank you for keeping me alive back there, and like give her a hug.
I'm just watching him. You better make a persuasion.
Make a persuasion as requested.
Look, there's a 19. Come on.
That is up to you to decide as to whatever happens with that roll.
I'll allow it.
He hugs Ayana. Nestle with an intimidation check of 22. He has an advantage because he's on his vampiric form. He's just tearing you down.
I give him a cheeky smile and a little wink.
Ayana, let's see her wisdom check. She just rolls her eyes at you.
You both truly are brothers. You're both as stupid as each other.
Okay, we deserve that. Let's be honest.
Hey, he started it.
Then she just chuckles. And then ushers your attention towards the god.
Sir,
So
I
are
think
you
we're
ready?
ready. I think we're ready now. We've made our peace.
Enter when you wish.
Shall
We
we
have
all
to burn it. We have to burn it before we go in, right?
Yes, you need to burn the tree. That would kill me from this realm. However, as you have proven yourselves, I believe you are more than enough to save this realm.
Wait, if we kill you, then how are we supposed to get back then?
Don't worry, death is not able to hold me.
Okay. As long as it gets rid of the blood moon, that's fine. And then I can see my family.
I will return to you with another form, Serena.
Okay. Will do. Estelle? It's time.
Yeah, I know I have this torch somewhere, but I can't find it.
Well, I'm gonna need you
Did
to
you-
find it, buddy.
Did you leave it back at
You
the castle?
pull it out. You pull it out. You now have the eternal fire torch in your hand. What is it that you do?
Any last words, tornado guy?
My name is Gabriel. Kid,
And then he
Gabriel?
gives you a smile.
It was nice to meet you, buddy. I'll see you soon.
farewell, heroes.
Before I light you up, do you know what these swords are?
Important question.
That's right,
Yes.
you don't. Figure them out. Life is
Okay, I'm
about
lighting them up.
destinies.
You light him up. And the tree starts to ignite on fire.
All right, friends.
And his
Let's go.
image starts to flicker. What do you do?
They just jumped in.
You guys jump in at the same time, and as you are falling through this void,
I'm holding Midnight
You-
Paw, by the way.
all right, you see nothing, and you also smell nothing, but you smell nothing and everything at the same time. You know that weird feeling when you smell a food and you kind of taste it? In this case, it's the same. You kind of smell something, but if you focus too much on it, you don't smell anything. It seems like you smell everything at the same time. Everything that smells good, everything that smells bad, everything. And for a while, every single one of you, you all get flashbacks of who you were. And even a bit of visions on who you will be. One of you has a kid, a child in the future. However,
Not me.
it is not clear who. And that is when you guys finally land on a place familiar to both one of you. You land here, Serena. Where is Estel? Where is Hayen?
Hayen's all the way in the
Hayen?
back. He's all the way in the back in the left. Back here.
I do not. Oh, there you go.
I'm here.
All right.
Not you.
What? Where are we?
What is it you guys do?
Where are we?
It looks like my hometown. Come on, let's go.
Mm-hmm. As you guys move,
Take it.
I know it's short, but I expected the battle to be longer. This is where we end
What?
tonight's session.
No. Damn it.
So if we walk up, there's nothing there, right?
Let me just.
That's why
do
he
this
paused
to
it.
Serena, just to allow her.
Oh, I've missed my town. Oh, look at it. It's so beautiful. Oh, look
Town where.
What is this
Serena-
rundown place?
Sir.
Yeah,
Sir.
yeah. I'd rather be at Cenaria's castle.
Don't make me shoot both of you in your eyes now. I don't miss very often. Let that be known.
Yeah.
She
Oh, okay.
just missed and hit mute earlier and for everybody.
Shut. No one used to know that.
Mm-hmm.
I said very
Alright.
often. I miss sometimes.
This is where we end our session, as you guys are about to meet
Bit mad. Oh,
the people
it's-
in this world.
Is Gertrude couldn't be here too or
Oh,
no?
they're all here. They're all here.
Ah.
So,
including the
we
queen
raiding
of
this
the
village?
elves.
Yeah, I'm down for
Look.
raiding this village.
Raid it and you all die.
Uh huh. Come at me.
At this point, as I still have the other previous players' character sheets, you're gonna have a hard time reading this village against level 15 characters.
I was about to say y'all will die in one hit. Maybe
it's,
two.
It's not about surviving. It's about destroying your childhood.
Okay. Then I will kill
Yeah, you still got
Scenario.
that bonfire
Okay, that is
still?
the demon
Yeah,
speaking.
yeah. I
Now-
still... yeah, I'll just cast this a few times and.
Great, it sets everything on fire.
And then I also have this I can cast. Maybe I'll throw in
Oh my
like
God.
a lion or
Traits a
something.
ton of fog, fire. But yes,
I'll just yell at
you
them while
remember
they're
when you
running.
made these walls, these watchtowers, Gerdrick's home, Casey's archery range.